There's drama with the Thief Takers at 9 o'clock after Schofield's TV Gold.
Eye of newt and wing of bat, tongue of snake and heart of rat, flesh of toad and blood that's blue, stir to make the magic brew. Oh, bums! 2 ounces of self-raising flour. Where am I going to get that from at this time of the night? To Schofield's TV Gold, and since tomorrow night is Halloween and I'm having a bit of a party, we've really pushed the boat out on the high-tech, scary special effects. You can keep your Steven Spielberg and all his fancy computer animation. We've got things like this. Ah, yes, look at that. Okay, kids, it's safe. You can come out from behind the sofa. It's not real. Look at those eyes burning into you there. Looks like a very, very hungover Victor Meldrew, doesn't it? If you don't believe this, then how about this? Ah, yes. Eat your heart out, Hollywood. Better still, drive a stake through it, because tonight is Fright Night.
Are you ready?
What do we do now?
We join hands.
Yeah.
And we try and get in touch with her.
She might manifest herself.
You won't be the only one. Shh. Oh, sorry.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm sitting next to you.
Shut up, Lisbon. Are you there, lady in grey? Do you wish to speak to us? Knock once for no, and twice for yes.
Hey, come on, which one of you did that?
How could we? We're holding hands now, come on.
Oh.
Who is it you wish to speak to?
God hope it's not me.
Is it Rigsby?
Tell her about.
Come on with you. What is it you wish to say to Rigsby?
What's she saying?
Roses are red, violets are blue. Italics are sweet. What happened to you? Take in old skinflint.
Hey, now wait a minute.
Show it rest until you do. A man was cruel to me.
You should have done something with your hair, love. Yes.
Regret,
Yeah, you think I'm going to be filmed by that, are you? You've got a tape recorder behind there. No.
So, did you live happy ever after?
No, they got bunged up in that hole.
No, clubroom.
Yes. You see, they knew about the priest hole and they went inside it, but the door slammed shut and nobody heard their cries for help. And they do say that they died in each other's arms.
What? Oh, blood.
And if you open up a place like that, like we have done, you can disturb restless spirits.
I'll go and phone the vicar.
Hey, look. What for?
To circumcise them.
Now, gentlemen, I do not wish to alarm you, but I think it would be wise if you did not stay in this house.
Why, Mum?
Well, it's no good concealing the fact. To put it bluntly, we are...
Yes?
haunted.
Haunted?
Haunted.
Oh, Dieu.
There are things in this house which watch our every movement.
Every movement?
Every movement.
Can't you feel it?
Oh, yes, certainly, it's marvelous.
Me also.
Something extraordinary is watching us.
Now, what am I going to wear for my party tomorrow night? See, everyone else is going to be dressed as conventionally scary things like vampires and ghosts and Edwina Curry. But I think I might break the mould a bit. I think I'm going to go with something really, really scary, like a buff-coloured envelope with Inland Revenue written on it. But I never really find Halloween parties frightening. The sort of get-togethers that really give me the willies are ones like these.
Oh, Maria. Maria. I've just met a girl called Maria. And suddenly I found how wonderful a sound can be. Maria! Say it loud and there's music playing. Say it soft and it's almost like praying. Maria, Maria.
My name's not Maria, it's Melissa.
Shouldn't you be blowing up balloons?
Not having balloons.
Checking your jellies then.
There aren't going to be any jellies.
No jelly? Call that a party?
Jamie's called it off. He doesn't want to get engaged or married. In fact, he doesn't even want to go out with me anymore.
Well, what am I going to do? I bought you both an expensive engagement present.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't. I don't know whether to gloat or be sympathetic.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. It's all right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I shouldn't have come here, though.
I know, you needed a shoulder to cry on.
No, just needed someone I could feel superior to.
You know what's always bothered me about witches' brews? When they are so terribly, terribly wasteful. I mean, if you take the witch's brew in Macbeth, for example, eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, what about all the leftovers? I mean, do you make a curry with it or what? Mr. Witch would have to put a brave face on rest of frog sandwiches when he opens his food box on Monday lunchtime, wouldn't he? What am I talking about? Witches don't have husbands. Apart from Dennis Thatcher. I bet he would love my special Halloween cocktail. Oh, that's a beauty. One of my best, I think. Now, you see, there's a little bit too much cranberry juice in that. But even if your partner isn't exactly a witch, living with other people can sometimes be hell.
Anyway, I got dressed, went into mother-in-law's bedroom. She was sat up in bed, bless her, with tears in her eyes, listening to a record of Hitler's speeches. She didn't see me. She was picking cabbage out of her teeth with her iron cross. Do you know, I felt so good this morning that I told her a funny story and she nearly died laughing. Still, better luck tomorrow.
Rosemary recoiled in horror as her husband came out of the laboratory. Slowly, in front of her very eyes, he was turning into a vegetable. She sensed something was wrong. His hands were all green and crinkly, and slowly his fingers joined together and started to wave in the breeze. Suddenly she screamed. The truth struck her. Here was her husband, half man, half cabbage. He swayed towards her, and the soft, clammy leaves made her flesh creep as his hands reached out to caress her.
Oh, sounds just like my old man on the subject.
You know, women are definitely funny. Only a woman would think of going to bed at night wearing a mud pack, hair in curlers, and then say, "Where's all the passion gone?" Only a woman on a Saturday night would think of hoovering when you're trying to listen to the football results. Liverpool 4, Arsenal...
You know, it's all very well making fun of Halloween when you're inside in your nice, brightly lit home. But when you get out here, with the wind howling in the trees, when it's dark and lonely and the only sound you hear is an owl hooting. I said an owl hooting. Thank you. That's when you begin to understand why there are certain people who actually believe in all this business about witches, ghosts, and ghoulies. After the break, you will meet 2 real witches who I think you will find pretty convincing. But in the meantime, here's another 2 who will bring a bit of sunshine into all this darkness. Yes, all right, that'll be enough.
What exactly do you do for a living?
What do we do for a living? Well, we're just entertainers.
Oh, yes. You're entertainers.
Just. We used to appear on the stage before we closed all the variety theatres.
Oh, yes.
We used to tell jokes.
Wisecracks.
He does now and again. It's his age.
You know, it's a most extraordinary coincidence, but it just happens that I write jokes. Now, I wonder if you'd like to hear them. It's possible you might be able to use them in your act. Now, here's a marvelous one. Judge in court to prisoner. Have you ever been up before me? Prisoner. I don't know. What time do you get up in the morning? And there's a teacher. Who wrote David Copperfield? Cheeky boy. How the dickens do I... Well, do you think I perhaps could send it to some other comedian?
Send him to Jimmy Jarber.
Yes. Oh, Jimmy Charber? Would he use my material?
I don't see why not. He uses everybody else's.
Yes, I'm still here. Not only is this shed dark and eerie, I just touched a spider's web with my hand and reacted in a particularly girlish fashion. But before the break, I promised you the real thing. Real witches, talking about what it's like to have a real Halloween party.
How many humans, if I can call you that, are coming to your party?
We've got the good old common number of 13 coming.
Are they all women?
Good heavens, no. Why should they be?
Now, if I could turn to Miss Anaconda Hugparson, how do you set about attracting the dead to your parties on Halloween?
Basically by invocation. When we lead a prayer to the dead, which is literally an invitation to any disincarnate spirits who happen to be within earshot.
A lot of people are certain to take the attitude that you're simply organising a kinky party tonight.
Well, I think it'll be a fairly happy party, as anyone would enjoy. I don't think it'll be very kinky.
Is Anaconda Hugparson your real name?
Well, not really, no.
What a load of old walnuts. Is that your real name? Imagine Mr. and Mrs. Hugparson trying to think of a name for their beautiful, bonny little daughter. What should we do? Should we call her Debbie or Tracy? No, let's go out on a limb and plump for Anaconda. But it's not just people like Anaconda Hugparson who attempt to make contact with the dead, you know. Oh, no.
Is anybody there? How long have you passed over? He says he's been gone for 15 years.
It's my dad. It's my dad.
I believe you have an important message for the deceased.
Yes. Dad, your passport's arrived.
Is there anybody there? Is there anybody there?
It's moving. Yes.
I couldn't very well say no, could he?
What is your name? H-I-P-L-E-R.
Peter. Ask him who won the war.
It might upset him. Have you got a message for anybody here? Yes. Is it for Harold? No. Must be for me. What is your message? U R A S I L L Y T U R G.
Silly turd! You mean touching? Just got to be touching.
I have had a brilliant idea for my outfit for this Halloween party. I think I'll go as a mummy. Yes, it's going to be a tad revealing, but I just have to bandage the parts that might cause offence. To be honest, I could cover those up with a couple of corn plasters and a piece of lint. But who needs the undead from the other side to frighten us when the everyday chamber of horrors is bad enough?
I used to try really hard, you know. I used to go to all these parties and, like, really try, like, and this bloke gave me a book, How to Score at a Party, right? And I read it, and basically it said, go round and grin at everybody. I was like that. Hi there, 4 hours, hello. Not a light. I went home at the end of the evening, I looked in the bathroom mirror, I've got this great big piece of green cabbage stuck between my teeth.
Question, please, hands up. Richard, how are you?
I'm fine. What really makes you mad?
Beef, apparently, these days. Street entertainers, they get on my nerves. You know those ones who dress up as robots? And they sort of step out of a doorway and go... Get a job. Pavement portrait artists, you know the ones I mean? You find them around Piccadilly Circus. You know, they're all in the arch there with their easels displaying their works. So that's a nice picture of Mel Gibson, and then you find out it's Chewy Green. You know, they've got that... And they're always in the bloody way, you know what I mean? All these easels everywhere, and you're trying to get past with a chicken uppie jumper from Safeway. Don't go away, I've got some... Magic eye pictures annoy me as well. Oh, I hate them. You know, those stupid, like... If you want to buy a picture of a dolphin, buy a picture of a dolphin. 2 months I stood outside Athena, 2 months staring at one of these things. Could I see a picture of a dolphin? No, I couldn't. I got moved on twice for soliciting. It was terrible.
I used to go shopping with my mum. I used to put stuff in the trolley when she wasn't looking. I knew it wasn't allowed. I knew it was naughty. I mean, she never hit me for it. She never used violence. She'd use words. She'd say, Jack, you know, you're 28 years old. I just think it's time you didn't sit in the trolley anymore, quite honest. There's the thing at supermarkets, the checkout counter. There's always a checkout counter where they have the diet magazines. What is that? Hannah Gordon grinning out at me, telling me how to lose. As if I care at that stage, you know. I just put enough cholesterol in my trolley to kill a whale. I live obviously too thin people. I can't stand them always telling me what I should eat, what I shouldn't eat. Always saying, you mustn't eat fried food. You know, what else are you meant to do with it? That's what I want to know.
Oh. Well, we've done ghoulies, we've done ghosties. Now, things that go bump in the night.
Oh, I love a drum. You can't beat them. Well, you have to, actually. I never go anywhere without my drum. I love dashing into Tesco's and shouting, I want Thornton's up! The special offers I've had, and in an emergency. I mean, supposing you, ladies and gentlemen, you were in a strange hotel in London. I know, we found one. And you find yourself in a strange hotel, and it's in the middle of the night, it's pitch dark, and you don't know where you are, and you can't see the time. Well, stick your drum out of the bedroom window. You got a beauty. Bung your drum out and go.
Somebody overshouts. Who the hell's playing a drum at 3:30 in the morning?
What do you think? I feel you're right. To be a really convincing vampire, you need a tortured expression, a ghostly white pallor and red bloodshot eyes. And I won't have those until after the party. Oh, yes. It's definitely going to be that sort of a party. I don't normally bother with food, but this year I'm really going to go to town. Now, let's not go mad. So just about do it. These crisps have survived 8 years of unrestrained revelry. That's the food taken care of. Now then, here's the drink. Ha-ha! Look at that. There's enough industrial strength alcohol to fuel a doodlebug flight in here. You know that vampires can turn themselves into bats? Well, tomorrow night I'm going to make a pig of myself, get drunk as a skunk, be sick as a dog, and wake up in the morning feeling very, very sheepish. Don't believe me? Well, here's a scene from last year's Halloween party.
Robert T.T., I've done it! He's come alive! Oh, isn't he lovely? What are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that? It's me, Watty. I'm your friend. Robert T.T.
Please help. He'll kill me.
You're joking. Mommy! Give me one good reason why I should help him.
I shall be very, very grateful.
That's a good reason.
Get away from me! You do all thanks I get for regenerating you. Listen, leave me alone. I'll send you back to Egypt. I promise. First class, all expenses paid. You'll have a lovely trip. Flying tonight!
Well, I've done it. I've decided what I'm going to go as tomorrow night. No, I'm not going as the naked Michael Winner after extensive liposuction. Think, what else besides ghosts and ghouls and vampires do you associate with Halloween? Not the premature bangers through the letterbox, not the trick-or-treats. Think big! Think orange! Tasteless vegetable! I am a pumpkin! Oh, yes! I'd better go before I turn into a stagecoach. No, the switch is stuck. It's still inflating! It's still inflating! Switch it off!
Going a bit slow. Doris, can I ask you something?
Not now, Michael. I got a headache.
No, not that. Doris, will you be my dinner?
Of course.
But I'm not like other guys.
That's okay. I like weirdos.
Next tonight, the glamorous world of fashion can be an obsessive business in more ways than one, as the thief takers discover in just a few minutes.